Welcome to a 2 versus 2 between in the yellow it is BronzePanic with the teammate in the green Bloser versus in the red CriticalMeds with their teammate Bruzer in the blue. With all players being not except for CriticalMeds as usual. Of course, yes, CriticalMeds is GDI. Who would have thought? This is part of the latest 2 versus 2 tournament, though I'm not going to be casting all of the matches and all that. Just some of them. And over here, well, starting out with a little bit of scouting for CriticalMeds, but that's denied. Then, next up north, same thing, many gunners shooting flamethrowers and the other way around. Alright. Double, that's the third refinery, and double refinery. So, everyone is doing pretty much the same-ish thing. Like, seems like the Eastern team is maybe slightly faster with their eco. Although, this is not exactly ideal placement. Over here, these 3 are all pretty efficient. These 2, although not ideal, of course, because of the Tiberium field. Like, it's a northern field, which just is not good in general. However, like, this refinery could have been placed more optimally. Over here, CriticalMeds with very efficient harvesters, and the same thing over here for Bloser. Airstrip out now for Bruzer. And of course, because we are talking about a 2v2 with like setup teams, probably with communication between the players, this should be a way more balanced, way more interesting like 2v2 compared to like other matches we've seen before, which are more like casual games. This is competitive 2 versus 2. So, before the game actually starts rolling and we see some massive fights, I'm going to ask you to subscribe to the channel because, yeah, we want to see more of this light. And if you do, then just click the button and then you will get the opportunity most likely to see more of it. Anyways, everyone now with vehicles out, 3 airstrips on the field, turret as well over here. Makes sense and is actually in range of the airstrip, I believe, though I think so. And we'll be able to, well, target the buggies and do a pretty good job. Now, turret over here for Bruzer as well. 2 to 1 in turret count, but bike to deal with the turret is pretty effective. And now fighting with the buggies as well. That's turret down for Bruzer, and, well, I don't see CriticalMeds helping out, so it's more a double 1v1 right now, rather than a real 2 versus 2. Over here, we could see the airship go down. Turrets are doing a pretty fine job, and even though just the buggies from BronzePanic are helping out very well. Turret behind, just because they can't afford to have it in front because it would just get destroyed. There goes the airstrip, and CriticalMeds is going to try and help out with their enemy, or like teammate. Though it seems like they tried to do like a it seems like they tried to do like a tech switch, I guess, or a like tech share. But they're not actually able to do that because, well, Bruzer lost their airstrip. Just capturing the silo, because that way they are of course able to just expand over here. They can help out with, I don't know, outpost, barracks, that kind of thing. Maybe. I really don't know why else they captured it, unless they were just scared it would get destroyed. But no, indeed, barracks is now out. And we'll get a couple of grenadiers out as well. Weapons factory for Bruzer will help out with their vehicle production, but of course it still hurts losing your, like, well, airstrip. Losing your buggies and bikes. Even just the option to buy them. And, well, no, not really. They should still be able to produce those, right? Even from a weapons factory? I think so. Yes. Yes, I believe they are able to produce them from the weapons factory. Though I could be wrong about that. Anyways, buggies over here are now moving forwards. And down south, well, we haven't really focused there a lot. But our guy CriticalMeds is not exactly in the best spot either right now. Getting attacked by BronzePanic and Bloser both. And is now in minus power because I can, well, actually see the power for CriticalMeds. And, well, minus 21 power, slowed down production and all that. And Bruzer did actually get their airstrip back up. But still, like, how are they going to stop, like, everything the enemy has? Like, Apache for infantry, though there isn't a lot out there right now. And just in terms of vehicles, it seems really good for Team West. Over here, halves are going down. This one seems to have, well, it was just slowed down by the other one. And oh, engineer was spotted and immediately killed. Over here, good shots with the grenadiers, it seems. And yeah, well, there isn't anything here to deal with infantry. Not very well, at least. And Apache up north keeps sniping things. Now, flame tanks, those can deal with infantry very, very well. And with triple flame tank and at least a couple of bikes more, then yeah, that's easy enough to clean up all of the tanks and all of the infantry. No issues there. Bruzer trying to help out, but yeah, BronzePanic now also helping out with bikes. Going to snipe a refinery with harvester included, maybe? Nope, because they are ignoring it, and now CriticalMeds has to keep their harvester out. Doesn't do that, but seems like they will be able to hold on right now. Forces from Bruzer are actually able to clean up all of the buggies, all of the bikes, almost all of the bikes, and all of the flame tanks. Now, CriticalMeds moving in with a couple of tanks, but that's not enough. Construction yard did get sold off by Bloser. And we now do actually have a force from our east team moving in. Good number of grenadiers, but those could very easily... Oh, stop again. Good number of grenadiers, but those could easily go down to this little flame tank. Flame tank is moving forward. And flame tank will try to get a shot off, but grenadiers run away. Over here though, bikes snipe another airstrip. And going down, snipe one war factory or two. One is going down for sure. The other one, I would imagine it will go down. 6 bikes here. That shouldn't be too difficult, right? Still 4 left, 3 left. Having to dodge a couple of shots. Will they get it? They will not. Ooh, how close was that? Pretty damn close, because it was being healed up, of course. And up north, one little minigunner is still being annoying. Has been there for a long, long time. And oh, this could be annoying. Harvester moving forwards. Will be in range of the turret. Just barely not in the range of the bikes yet. But if it moves forward, 2 more spots, 1 more spot, it is... Oh, not in range actually. It was just about to be. Anyways, bikes now moving forward. Going to try and take down the turret, but will still go away. Okay, sure thing. Now, down south, Bloser is actually having a pretty damn hard time with both CriticalMeds and Bruzer like taking their base apart. They only have this little bit of Tiberium. They can't access this all that easily just because of the fighting that's going on over here. And that's another power plant down. I don't know if they are in low power, but I would imagine so. And indeed they are, because the game shows you. By having them like take 1 HP of damage. 1 point of damage. Right. Bikes should be able to clean up the couple of things. But then what are you going to do against the grenadiers, the infantry? You've got your flamethrower, really, really nice, but not taking them all down, and the bike cleans it all up. Okay. Next though, more grenadiers moving forwards. What are you doing there? What are you doing about them? Problem for CriticalMeds is that they don't have any access to vehicles anymore. Bruzer does have access to both an airstrip and a war factory, which is very nice. However, maybe they will not have access to an airstrip very soon. Because it seems like the airstrip is under a lot of fire, but it's not going down. And even if it did, they still had like an airstrip down south. Because there was no weapons factory anyways. What's that? Is there one over here? No, that's construction yard. Never mind. It's actually now captured by CriticalMeds. Alright, that way they do at least have a way to like spend all of their cash. Because they have a lot of it without any production. Like, yeah, they've got like double barracks, but that's it. Having access to vehicles is very, very nice. Also, it seems like, indeed, it's just airstrip is able to produce NOD and the weapons factory is able to produce GDI vehicles. Seems like you're not able to produce like medium tanks from here, because otherwise I would have expected CriticalMeds to be building medium tanks. Just because they always play GDI, or at least almost always. Anyways. Over here, turret is going down once again. More turrets are going down. And are they able to hold on against this? I mean, that's another harvester which will go down. And the airstrip is once again under a lot of fire, though not actually that much fire because they're not really focusing on it, it seems. And now, over here, CriticalMeds moving in with their grenadiers. What are they able to do? They are able to not be crushed. They are able to get one construction yard to be sold off. Might be able to kill the Apache. They do. And are able to, well, hurt the power plant, kill the power plant. And now, well, there is still a lot of production there. And they've got more than enough, like, well, not more than enough. They've got a couple of harvesters left. So that's not a big deal. Over here, not a lot of production, but still good enough to deal with infantry, because they've got flame tanks. And, well, Meds actually doing a very good job with their NOD units, surprisingly enough. Well, not really surprisingly enough. They're one of the better players in the game, of course, so makes sense that they are able to play as both GDI and NOD, even if they prefer to play GDI. But what are you going to do about all of those flamethrowers? Well, the flamethrowers just blow themselves up. So that works as well. Of course it does. And a moment of silence right now for all of these harvesters which are stuck. Well, 2 of them which are stuck. And they fixed it. Okay, good. Now, like, they've got this field again, though now it is being, like, contested a little bit. But this has run out completely. Up here it hasn't. They've still got access to this field, so they do still have a bit of tiberium left. CriticalMeds was able to harvest this without issues, and might be able to get this in the future as well. So tiberium access seems to be maybe slightly better for Team East. But losing harvesters, that would hurt, of course. But they are not actually losing them. Alright. Still having one construction yard is very nice. Enemy does not have that. So through engineers, they are still able to produce like everything. Everything except for like war factory, I guess. Unless that actually does get transferred, I don't remember. Anyways. CriticalMeds now moving in with all of those bikes, but they're moving into a... Yeah, they should be able to hold that, right? At least, like, damage them a lot. With a little bit of micro. Good number of buggies have gone down. Last couple of bikes should be able to hold on for a while longer, but having to run out because of the enemy bike. And extra buggies. And over here, yeah, Eco is not exactly efficient over there. And CriticalMeds now running south through all of those flame tanks. And except for one bike, everything has gone down. Over here, CriticalMeds has been almost cleaned up down south, or like Team East has been cleaned up down south. CriticalMeds does not have any refineries left, only one for their teammate. And then it is GG, because they still have a construction yard, but Bruzer Dog already gives up, and CriticalMeds was about to as well. So, well done that you made it this far into the video. Consider watching the video in your lower left, but that's all I'm going to have for you today, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.